get one thing straight. This isn't Ram's answer to the Ford F-150 Raptor. This does off-roading well, but it's not for Baja racing or anything like that. That will be the job of the Ram TRX concept, Rebel TRX concept, as seen here. I don't know when they're going to bring that out, but they need to hurry the hell up because I really want that thing. I'm going to leave that question up to people that are more knowledgeable about pickup trucks. I like pickup trucks just for the coolness factor, and I basically like them because I can carry a lot of stuff in it. I think pickups are super cool. I would love to add one to my garage. Is this better than the Silverado and the F-150? Speaking from a perspective of somebody that doesn't really use pickups for what they are, if I were to get a pickup truck, it would be a Ram. The overall experience is just so much better than its competitors. The 2020 Ram Rebel carries a starting price tag of $44,490. If you add the diesel engine here, you're adding $5,000 to the price tag. As tested here, you're looking at over $70,000. So yes, if you start loading this up with options, things can get super expensive. I totally agree. $70,000 for a pickup is insane. But the regular Ram 1500 starts at $32,000. The Rebel starts at $44,490. And if you're conservative with what you add to it, and you don't go for the diesel engine option, and you just be careful as you're adding on packages, you can get away with $50,000, and you can still have a lot of fun with a lot of the options I've shown you here. The Ram Rebel EcoDiesel here is powered by a 3-liter V6 turbo diesel, making 260 horsepower and a whopping 480 pound-feet of torque, and it's mated to an 8-speed automatic transmission, and I absolutely love it. Not that it matters, but 0 to 60 comes in at 8.1 seconds with a top speed of 108 miles an hour. The Ram Rebel EcoDiesel here gets 21 city, 29 highway. I am averaging 18 miles a gallon. That's amazing. I have hit 20 miles a gallon, and this one here also comes with a 33-gallon tank capacity for additional $445. Towing capacity comes in at 12,560 pounds, and payload capacity comes in at 2,040 pounds. So yeah, it's a pickup and it does that stuff really well. The air suspension option will cost you $1,805, and you can control it through here. And I highly recommend it because it's better for improved, comfortable ride quality and more ground clearance when you're off-roading. And now I'm going to show you a quick time-lapse video of it in action. So hang on. I love the design theme of the 2020 Ram overall. I think the regular Ram models do a great job of looking luxurious and tough at the same time, and the Rebel here just looks so mean and aggressive all around. If you do want the graphics, the Rebel graphics that you've seen around on the internet, you do have to pay $495 to get that kind of Rebel graphic or the hood decal here. But overall, I think the Ram Rebel is really, really nice. And I think the Ram overall is probably the best looking pickup truck right now. The Ram that I'm testing here comes with a multi-function tailgate for $995, and that means you can open it like this, the standard way, or you can open it like this. Pretty cool and pretty convenient. If you want to keep things in your bed private, haha, pretty funny, you can get this tonneau cover for $695. So yes, as you add on things, the pricing on the Ram gets more and more expensive. But yeah, tonneau cover will cost you $695. Yes, that is indeed a cargo box, otherwise known as a Ram box, and it works with the central locking system, so you can unlock it with the key, or you can use that manual key. But yes, there's a lot of room in here to keep things private if you don't opt for the tonneau cover. If you want automatic retractable side steps, you have to go for the Ram 1500 Limited, but the Rebel for $695 gets these side steps that stay in place. Highly recommend them because it makes getting in and out of this thing a lot easier when it's raised at a maximum ride height. All Rebel models come with 18-inch wheels as standard and the Goodyear Wrangler 33-inch all-terrain tires. These tires are amazing. I love the tread design. Imagine leaving those tracks behind when you're off-roading. Really, really cool. The model I'm testing here cost above $70,000, so obviously the interior has to match the price tag. You have really nice luxury leather seats, very comfortable. I would say that Ram has the best interior in the segment right now. Really nice use of materials throughout the cabin, soft touch, high quality materials throughout. And you have that giant 12-inch infotainment screen, which could run you an additional $6,000. So get prepared to pay a lot if you want to load it up with options and have the interior looking like this. If you're looking to save some money, I would avoid falling in love with this giant 12-inch infotainment screen display because it does get very expensive. If you go for the Ram Rebel Level 1 equipment package, you get an 8.4-inch touchscreen display with the Uconnect infotainment system, and it's really, really nice. But if you want this, you have to go for the Ram Rebel Level 2 package, which costs $3,000. And then on top of that, you have to add the Rebel 12 package, which costs an additional $2,995. So you're looking at almost $6,000 to get it the way it's seen here. But if you must have this giant 12-inch infotainment screen display, because it is very, very nice, be my guest and you will enjoy it a lot. Let's just take a quick tour. So down here you have your quick access menu items, and you can set those to whatever you want them to be. So say if I want to replace backup camera with Wi-Fi hotspot management, I hold and I drag and I can put it down there. I'm going to put backup camera back there because it's a good easy access button, and I use it a lot when I drive this car because it is very big. Now, down here you have heated seat controls, heated steering, backup camera again there. You have your climate control, you have your navigation, you have your phone settings. But U apps, this section here will list everything and anything that's accessible, and you can customize and drag and drop and move these around to your liking, whichever way you want to access it. But yeah, overall, it's a very easy system to use. I absolutely love Dodge, Chrysler, Jeep, Fiat, Ram's infotainment systems. They're very easy to use, very smooth, glitch-free. They're one of the best in this segment by far. You do have Apple CarPlay, you do have Android Auto, so as long as you have those two, you know me, you don't really need anything else. The coolest animation when you start up the car happens right in the gauge cluster. So here I go. A giant Rebel logo pops in the middle and bounces up and down. And then the infotainment screen just shows whatever was there last. There's no animation that happens here, but most of the cool stuff happens right in the gauge cluster. Unfortunately, the Rebel only gets a regular rear view camera. It is still very crystal clear, but if you want things like 360 view and a more advanced camera system, you have to go for other Ram models like the Ram 1500 Limited. Here is a close-up of that steering wheel. It is heated as a part of either Rebel Level package. Start saying Rebel Level 3 times in a row. It is a tongue twister. There's a nice 3D Ram logo on the steering wheel. Your driver assist controls are on the right. Your gauge cluster controls are on the left. On the back, as with most Dodge vehicles, you have your audio controls for easy access. If you want things like adaptive cruise control, lane keep assist, and automatic high beam, you have to pay $895 for a safety package. Oddly enough, if you want blind spot monitoring, you have to pay an extra $595. I don't know why that is. There is a lot of storage in here, so you can move the center console front and back, and that goes very, very deep. So you can move that front and back, lift up this center console armrest area, and you have more room. This goes all the way through, and you can move this up and down to split that back and the front so you don't have things moving around. The seats on the Ram Rebel are insanely comfortable. They're very, very nice to sit in. Nice little Rebel logo there. But yeah, the Ram overall is one of the best interiors in the pickup segment by far. Even the back seats are insanely comfortable. Sorry for the mess in advance, but the second row here is so roomy that you could basically live out of here. You have more storage under this seat here. Grocery bag hanger. That's very clever. But yeah, once you get in, there is a ton of legroom. You could really just get very, very, very comfortable here. You don't have heated seats, but you do have 2 USB-C ports and 2 USB ports and a place to put your cell phone while it's charging. For some reason, Ram thinks the Rebel doesn't deserve cooled seats. So as a part of either Rebel level package, level 1 or level 2, you get heated seats and heated steering wheel. If you want heated or cooled seats and heated and cooled rear seats, you have to go for other Ram models like the Ram Limited. There are 12 places to put your drinks. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 on that door side. 7, 8 on this door side. These are soft and removable, so if you need extra space, you can just get rid of those. 9 here. 10, 11, there's my Dunkin' Donuts, and 12 on that door side. This giant panoramic sunroof option costs $1,495, and it goes all the way back to the second row. Lets a lot of light in. Very, very cool. And while I'm here, let me just show you the automatic rear window. If you really hate people, you can open that when it's really cold outside like it is today. And they can't do anything about it because they can't close it manually. Only I can. Now that I've answered all of your questions about the 2020 Ram Rebel EcoDiesel, I'm going to give you my opinion on what I think about this truck. Now, I'm not your average pickup truck consumer. I don't haul, I don't tow anything, I don't go off-roading. I just think pickups are really cool, and I like the fact that you can carry a lot of stuff in them. Obviously, you'll become that friend that everybody goes to when they're making a move, but that's okay. If I was in the market today for a pickup truck, it would be the Ram. I just think they're just a step above everybody else when it comes to luxury, comfort, tech. Everything in here is so nice and better than its competitors. Obviously, you have to be very, very careful because if you start optioning out the Ram, things can get very expensive. Perfect example here, you have a Ram Rebel, which starts at $44,490. Add the diesel option, add the bunch of the things that I've shown you today, you're looking at over $70,000. That's insane. Is the diesel engine worth the $5,000? In my opinion, yes. Let me tell you something. I've had this thing for 6 days. It came with a full tank of diesel and I haven't filled it up once. I've been averaging about 19 to 20 miles a gallon, and that's amazing to me. I think on a full tank you get, actually wait, let's go fill this up with some diesel on a full tank. I have 132 miles left. Let's go fill it up and see exactly how much you get on a full tank in a 2020 Ram Rebel EcoDiesel. All right, so I just filled up 23 gallons of diesel at $3 a gallon for a total of $70. Total range comes in at 547 miles. But yes, if you're worried about fuel economy and you're worried about having a lot of torque, the diesel engine for $5,000 extra, $4,995 extra, is definitely worth it. You'll obviously be making less trips to the gas station, so it's a great option to have. Overall, I love the Ram. I think if I was in the market for a pickup truck, I'd definitely be cross-shopping this against the Ford F-150 and the Silverado. I know those are like the legendary ones in the segment, but Ram has really stepped up their game. I think you should definitely be looking at this if you're in the market for a pickup truck. Thanks for watching. Hit subscribe. I'll see you next time. Make sure you follow me on Instagram at Omar Drives, because that's where I get all the questions that I answer in these videos. So make sure you hit subscribe, share the channel with your friends that enjoy cars, and I'll see you next time. Thanks.